sound. No, I know my thing is not on. There we go.
Mine's on.
Mine's booting up.
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Another
sorry.
fucking stream.
Everybody's getting tired of us.
We only missed one day.
Yeah,
right?
but well,
last Friday.
what other people are forgetting, like we have to look at ourselves too,
It's true.
and we're like 100%, right? Like we're getting sick of ourselves. Oh fuck my! There we go.
Wow, you have audio. That is strange. That is strange indeed.
Yeah, and full batteries. You know this is a Sony clone, right?
Yeah, I know. Of course, QE got it for us. Cloney.
Exactly, cloning, because I felt so bad because like we ordered these and I'm like, fuck man, these are nice and they're so cheap. and then I went online and was like, oh, the Sony one looks pretty familiar. But yeah, I guess that's how it goes here in Hong Kong, man. Ceramonic, but I think Ceramonic is it's a pretty decent brand as well.
Really?
Isn't that like the microphone from Steel,
TX9.
like the fluffy one? I think that's a Ceramonic too.
Whatever. Same.
Anyway,
This is Sony crossover Panasonic.
Ceramonic, not Panasonic. Isn't Panasonic? Never mind. Okay.
It's just
Save yourself the drama and get the Rode Wireless 60.
that's the one he's using, I guess. Rode.
Rode. Oh, it's not Rode and Schwartz. It's Rode.
Yeah. Those. They're pretty famous.
I don't know. Oh,
Sony.
just as we look for it,
5.6 is $700.
it's $700, and
Oh,
we
but it
paid
has
like
that little thing over there. I don't know what that is. Is it a mic?
I don't know,
Oh,
but
it's the
it's pretty much the
extension,
same
right?
one.
Yeah, it's a mic adapter.
Anyway, we upgraded ours. Have you seen this already? Like, we put a 5-volt USB
Yeah, I've seen
supply in.
Big Sunny did that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember.
All right. Anyway. First, my Tango 2 and Nanos replacing FrSky and FlySky kit, and I'm never looking back. It's like night and day. Everything. Link, reliability, build quality, everything. Damn. What's his name? Duck My Squee?
That's a funny name.
You gotta read that one correctly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, so we'll just start. So this has been
We've
a
done
long
this
time
before.
coming, right? We have done this before,
Yeah.
but since I don't know, like 6 or 7 months. How long have we waited for these?
Around that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember like one order in the system that like keeps popping up,
8
and I'm like,
months, I
why
think.
hasn't these been shipped? And it's like, oh fuck, he ordered a backpack. Anyway, so his order has been shipped for sure.
Yeah.
The backpack, I guess we don't have to go through it again. Steel did a pretty good video. If you want to check it out, Mr. Steel.
It's in the
backpack.
product description.
Product description on the TBS website, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's made by Think Tank.
Yep.
This logo there. There we go.
Yeah, pretty sweet little bag, and we got it in stock. So that's it for us, I guess.
That's a quick.
That's
stream.
all we had to talk about.
Dude,
right?
less than 10 minutes. Record.
Well, there's still questions coming in. There's still opportunities for segues.
Come on, guys.
Come on, activate me.
Sofa King Cool. Oh, the old trick.
Tangent time, yeah. Oh, it's made by Think Tank, man. It's super light. Yeah,
It is super light.
Holy shit, yeah. I don't know how they do it.
Well, especially the way Steel wanted it. No partitions because
Yeah, so it's like super.
backs with different things.
Yeah.
So
Gotta get the ETHIX transmitter bag, the ETHIX
lipo bag,
lipo
prop
bag, these kind of things. And then
toolkit.
when will you start sending out the V3 PCBs? They're sending out right now. I guess we still have another day worth of production. So by tomorrow, everybody's gonna be sorted. Hang on, let's see. We got new internet.
We did?
Yeah, we're now
shit.
on cable.
We're on LAN cable.
Larry rocked the place.
Wait,
So
you
let's-
just routed the cable down?
Yeah, so he just pulled the cable through, and
Yeah, I guess that's new internet.
it should be.
It counts.
Should be.
Dude, the wireless stuff has been going crazy in the office today.
Yeah.
Like my mouse was not working.
Yeah. That silence. I'm just biting my
saying.
tongue here. T2 V3 boards, when are they likely to ship? Shipping right now.
Thinking of changing warehouse to India? No.
No.
No. I want water. Kidding.
What? All troll bullshit aside, I seriously appreciate all the work you guys have done lately. Top notch. Thank you very much, Skadoosh. Is there any way to receive FLARM without transmitting on diversity RXs? Yeah, that's the standard. No. Receiving, you gotta pay. You gotta pay the license fee to FLARM. I just asked in the Facebook group, but is it possible to connect GPS, SCL, and SDA to Crossfire Nano? No. Gotta connect that to your flight control. Please make Crossfire internet provider. Oh, dude, I think we talked about this already, right? Like
We
the
did?
fucking LoRa satellites.
Oh, right.
I'd like to know when GetFPV will get the Tango 2 shipment. These guys are holding out on me for 2 months now. Okay, it's not their fault. We shipped one this week, and we're shipping another one today or tomorrow.
One order, not one unit.
Yeah, not one unit. Like,
We shipped one.
so the way that it goes, because these guys place such big orders, we ship them like 2 or 3 boxes worth, and then we go through and ship to all the other dealers, and then we come around to GetFPV. So and Pyro and Heli Nation and I don't know the other big ones. So that's how it goes. It's not their fault. It's our fault. We're doing our best. Thank you for shipping starter sets batch 3. Have we?
Starter set,
I think-
batch 3.
I don't think so.
Micro TX.
But
Starter
okay, I think there were some micro TXs that were left behind,
Oh.
and then like now we're shipping some.
Oh, okay. So
That could be the case.
yeah.
How
2.5.
to change the region and frequency of the transmitter on micro TX? Go to the manual and Control F, unlock. Is there any way to know in advance when the next chat will be? No. We just, whenever the fuck we feel like it and we got nothing else to do, I'm like, Wayne, we got something to say? And Wayne's gonna be like, no. It's like, oh, let's do one anyway. Are you in the need of a mechanical engineer? Not really. I think.
It'll be hard to have one offshore.
Yeah. Well, plus offshore is hard, yeah. Wanted to order, but no economic shipping. DHL Express is the only option, and they charge 100% duty. We should have a cheaper option. Depends, maybe if it's more than 2 kilos, or if, well, I guess for the bag, it's going to be more than 2 kilos. Yeah. But if they're in stock here, that means they're distributing to all the warehouses. Good thing you didn't make the Tango 2 output 1 watt. Now you're going to sell a bunch of Nano TXs to people who want 1 watt on their Tango. Okay. All right. So now we got some.
There we go.
There we go. That's the one I was waiting for. Do not buy a fucking Nano TX to put on the back of your Tango 2 to get 1 watt. Okay? Just no.
Drift this.
Yeah. Fuck, now I feel dizzy. So no, just don't do it, man. Save your money. I did a calculation yesterday, okay? The V3 PCB is 35 bucks. The multi-bay adapter is 10 bucks and the Nano TX is 70 bucks. So you're spending 80 bucks instead of 35. And you have a bigger remote.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to get a GIF of Wayne onto the home screen? No.
You don't want that.
That's going to chase him for the rest of his life. Is the multi-mod already working with Freedom TX? Yes, it is, but not with the XJT bay, only the multi-modules. Is there a new full-range V2 coming? Maybe. Thank you very much for your work and your great products. Thank you very much. I'm not going to say your name. Sorry. There's way too many non-vowels in there. How do you say consonants? Consonants and vowels. Whatever. I flunked that part in school. Does the latest Tango 2 firmware support the module bay yet for iRange mode? Yes, it does. An R9 Lite. I don't think we support R9, dude.
It's gonna like blow up your Tango.
To be honest, I don't think it's supported, but we will check. All right, we'll check for you. I know that the XJT is not supported because we're implementing that. We don't have any. Do we have an R9 micro here?
We don't.
Or R9 Lite?
We tried looking. There wasn't one.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have a look and we'll enable it, and then you can try it. Why Trappy do you not make a 2020 board with VTX and RX?
It won't be 2020, but
well, it's 20. I don't know. Super stoked for this weekend. My Unified Pro 32 arrives today. Yeah, flying to the moon. Is 4.02 useful on a Micro TX V1? Well, if you want to have like the OTA stuff, no, not OTA, Wi-Fi Mavlink over the air. There you go.
when is your F7 FC being released? I think you addressed that before.
Yeah,
what was the reason again?
Well, it just changes too quickly. Like I talked with like another open source developer about this yesterday, because they were like, well, you should make this, and like, well, no, because it's open source software, so that means even if we are successful, then we're just going to get cloned.
Mm-hmm.
So any time that we invest into it, it's just going to like be a time wasted, right?
True that.
It's like that's the main issue with open source software for open source hardware.
Same with ESCs.
Yeah, exactly. Like everything just moves like one little step at a time. And the reason for that is because no company can invest significant engineering resources into it, because it's just going to get ripped off and it's going to get sold for less. So actually the money that you invest into engineering for like hardware, for open source software products, is just money that's going to bite you in the ass afterwards. Because customers are going to be like, well, why can't they do it for half the price? I still remember, because like we were the ones who pushed for the USB over HID. Like the reason why you have the fucking DFU thing and you don't need a...
Oh my god.
You remember that?
Of
like
course.
People still needed like the TTL converter things to plug in. And holy shit, that cost us so much time. And we were not even the first ones out with it. Colibri Race, first MPU 6000?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome. Fucking paid for you by my money. USB over, so the reason why you can plug in USB directly is because we worked with, I think it was Dominic Clifton and Boris
B.
Something along those lines. I wasn't involved, okay? Like, don't fucking quote me on that. It's what my hardware engineers told me. USB over HID and MPU 6000.
And the bulletproof 25 amps.
Bulletproof
The
25
ESCs?
amps.
Oh,
Yeah,
those.
the first what was it? It's not BL Heli 32, but it was BL Heli S.
BL Heli S,
Yeah,
yeah.
BL Heli S schematics. You're welcome.
Dude, that ESC, I had them on my Kraken, dude.
Yeah.
It just,
The next
dude,
level
you have a
ESCs.
25 amps ESC on your,
Yeah.
on your 5-inch quad. Like, what are you doing? Well, mine didn't blow up. Yours did.
Yeah. And then you see like the same ESC, like an exact clone being sold as like a 45 amp ESC. Like what?
Yeah.
Anyway. Tango 2 refurbished. Oh, I think we can put up some, right? Let's do that
Really?
right now. Yeah. Let's
Do you
have
know
a
how
quick
many?
look.
Should I go ask?
No, let's have a look if they added the stock. If they added the stock, then I'm gonna put it up.
Well, if they added stock and didn't tell us, someone's.
No, they told me.
Oh.
I think.
So you dropped the ball.
Is BST an open protocol? Can I develop my own device to communicate cheap GPS with nanodiversity RX using BST? Well, I would suggest to do it in CRSF, not in BST.
What happens if I use 915 in a 868 region? You will get failsafe.
Yeah, you will not go very far. We're not even like, yeah, sure, the legality of it is one thing, but you know, if you're legal or not, we do care, but not really.
Killing someone with a quad is pretty.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty illegal too.
It's pretty illegal.
But yeah, it's like just. I remember like when I think that was in Hawaii.
Hawaii? I was there.
When we arrived, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, man, this mountain!" And then like I saw like the LQ flashing.
Oh,
You
were
used to
on it now
remember
in
that?
five.
Yeah, and I was like, I think it was Ross or something. Like, Ross, change my frequency.
Oh yeah, he was behind.
Yeah, he
the
was like-
Tango one. Yeah.
Fiddling on my
That
remote.
was the fucking Discovery too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That shit was loud. Oh, we got a few.
A few. All right, so, and they're online. There you go.
Now,
Now,
so we got a few pieces.
few pieces. Let's see how long it lasts. Once it says out of stock, don't order. Refurbished tangos right now. Okay. When the Nano TX is ready to be shipped, I think we said the 12th, right?
We said, well, so 8 to 10 days
Yeah.
from
so
yesterday. So
around the 12th.
around that. 12 is a Sunday, I think. But
I want to use BST in case of main power failure to recover the drone. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, if you would like, then just send us a message. I'm pretty sure we can share the specs with you. Any feedback on the RDQ lawsuit? No, right? We haven't
No.
heard anything? Is there a performance range difference between 868 and 915 if both were available to use in the middle of nowhere? Kinda. So because of the legalities of 868, like the max power on 868 is a little bit lower because we tuned the RF circuit to 915, right? Because 868, you're legally only allowed to go to 25 milliwatts. So the noise floor at 868 is a lot lower in countries where 868 is legal. That's why we have a little bit more output power on 915. So technically, I don't think you ever can use both. But if you could use both, like let's say you're on Mars, use 915. I have a slow boat package stuck since mid-April. Oh, dude, send us a support ticket message. Dion, it's just non-existent. Only if you use what Tango 2 openings will take years if you ask me. I don't know. Oh, Dion. I'm guessing he's talking about the CRSF shot final. Have you guys ripped the new Explorer in by Fly? What? Oh, 4-in-1 by Flywoo.
Flywoo. No. Well, they're buying from us. That's all I know.
When is Kebab's 1S board coming? Do you know?
No. Is it even out yet?
Yeah.
It's out?
Yeah, it's out, I think.
I'll have to ask that guy.
Gotta get it.
Well, he's supposed to just send us something.
James says, wow, it's listed for 100. I just bought my Tango 2 Pro for 200. Dude, okay, these are refurbished units. Okay? These are like slightly used. Of course they're going to be cheaper. Let's see, I'm guessing it's out of stock by now.
I messaged Will. I asked him to monitor it.
Okay, you still got it cut. I don't know. I think it's. I'm like inclined to take it offline, just so that we don't oversell. All right, let's reload. Okay, still good. All right. Only thing I'm figuring out now is what to keep my Jumper T18 in because it doesn't fit in the ETHIX transmitter bag. It doesn't?
What doesn't?
The T16, is it that big?
The T16? It should fit. I mean, it fits a Tyrannus X9D.
Many people in the Kebab FPV group waiting for the baby tooth 1S gear coming.
We are waiting as well. We are waiting.
I think we ordered that, right?
We ordered, yeah.
I wired a fuckload of money to Rugi. Rugi, we need that stuff, bro.
They need that stuff.
Yeah, well. It's like, you guys have much trouble with phone towers. The ones in Australia fully knock you out of the sky. Yeah, I heard about that. Australia is like expanding into the frequency range. But there is a U-band thing that should keep you out of issues. Will there be an adapter for the CRSF full-size module on Tango 2 module bay? Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so if you have a 3D printer, order the retrofit kit for the Micro TX. That's what you got to order because you need that PCB inside. And then we're going to release a 3D printed file, I guess today. It's been ready for a while. And then all you have to do, all you have to do is in the retrofit kit, you get a cable and then you're going to have to map those pinouts, solder it up, close it, and then you're good. And then it's going to be like snap fit.
Ah.
Yup. Will there be a shapeshifter for 5.2 gigahertz video receiver? Oh, no. Abdel says, come fly here, both frequencies are noisy. Yeah, in Dubai, in the desert, holy shit, you just fly and it's like SNR popping up at like minus 80 and you're like, huh? That's weird. All right, I'll just change the frequency and then you're good.
But how are they being occupied? Just
well, I guess with the crazy dudes on the bikes, they all have walkie-talkies to talk to each other. Okay, and you got like all the tourist caravans and shit like that, and they're all talking to each other. And obviously, because like in a sand dune, you gotta like blast RF to get out. Yeah. So they're just fuck this, boom. Preference between ETHIX bag versus Torvald? No preference, man. It's up to you. I guess if you're more, like if you have more of your stuff in little bags, you're gonna use Mr. Steele's, and if you don't have like separate bags, then you get the Torvald, right?
If you travel internationally with all your race gears and all that, like you bring a lot of spares, you bring a lot of lipos, then you're gonna have to go with the Torvald because obviously
bigger,
the size,
right? Yeah,
it's way bigger. It's like triple the freaking ETHIX bag, at least like over here. And way taller too, of course.
There's no Tango shipping into Russia because of the batteries. Any plans to deliver it using landlines like China do?
Well, shipping to China is not even an option for
Yeah.
us because they don't take electronics, they don't take lipo, and they tax us,
Yeah.
which is stupid. Yeah.
We can't
But-
ship to China even though we're in China.
It's China whenever they want it.
Yeah.
But if you really want to order a Tango 2 from us, shipped to Russia, open a support ticket. We can arrange one to you without lipo. Then you can also order. We can give you the specs of lipo. Then you can just order from AliExpress. Yeah, just get it done that way.
Yeah, I think there's a lot, right?
There's a few. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I see them like there's like an
They-
assembly line of them removing batteries.
Shipping had to have a meeting with
Yeah.
with Sheng, like, hey, what's going on? Why are you asking us to take out the fucking lipo?
How about inflatable sofa for FPV? Oh, dude.
Well, we have one for for
Yeah,
IO.
the IO couch, and it looks the same too.
It's exactly the same.
Which multi-module is thin enough to fit into the Tango 2? Probably the Vantac iRange or iRange X. It's the same thing, but yeah. Any more hints on the full-size TX? What do you want to know? Version 1? It's I guess it's about stock.
Full
or
size.
full-size TX. Do we have stock?
We want some hints, so some leakage, I guess.
Oh, some leakage. Well, I don't even know.
That's a good answer.
Leak something. Will there be an update firmware for the Crossfire Micro TX V2, like a firmware for 350 milliwatts, for example? Why would you want to have 350 milliwatts? You got 250 milliwatts, you got 500, and you got 1 watt.
Did you miss the memo?
Yeah, I'm guessing you missed the memo. Because between 250 milliwatts and 350 milliwatts, what's that in dBs? 350 milliwatts in dB. There we go. So that's like 25.5, and 250 milliwatts is 24. So 1.5 dB, which is a fucking rounding error. 1.5 dB, that's like 15% more range. Well, we're not going to make a step for 15%. Hey, I just ordered the Nano TX conversion kit from Pyrodrone. Any idea when it gets out of pre-order? 12th, September 12th. Beta FPV Light Radio 2 plus Crossfire Nano equals Baby Tango. Yeah, why not?
They actually have a pretty legit toy remote.
Yeah. I guess that's the one he's
Yeah,
referring to.
yeah.
But it doesn't have a module bay, right?
It does not, no.
And it probably doesn't have CRSF.
I think I've seen someone modified one, but I'm not 100% sure.
Sorry, very new to FPV and looking to buy the Tango 2. Should I be waiting for the V3 before I buy? All the Tango 2s are V3 right now. So you don't have to wait. You can just place a pre-order. It's about 2 weeks until you get it. Cloud Wi-Fi over smart audio, or need to wire channel 3 and channel 4 on unified to Nano.
What?
I don't understand the question. Cloud Wi-Fi over smart audio. Oh, you mean smart audio over Wi-Fi, I guess?
So you want to do it with, I guess, with the Fusion? The
Yeah,
PTX
you
lead
can
model?
use channel 3 or channel 4, or you can use CRSF on channel 3 and channel 4. Move over to Crossfire with QX7 mod and all models on Nanos and no dramas at all. Yes, that's awesome. No problems with phone towers in my part of Australia. That's good. That's good to hear. See you guys while making an SMC case. What's an SMC case?
Google?
Light Radio 2 is not really smaller than Tango. Yeah, it's not. You can't really make anything much smaller than Tango without it being super crammy. A guy has done a mod for a screen with full OpenTX and a module bay with 18650s. Holy shit.
With the Tango 2?
No, I'm guessing with the light radio
With
from
the light? Oh,
yeah.
shit, okay.
If my Nano can't do emergency mode, is there any other way than FE Vision or Core Pro? No, that's the only two ways. But it should be able to do emergency mode. Yo, TBS, check out OpenHD on GitHub and take some ideas. You could make a DJI killer for cheaper and brand it and make some money.
What did we just say about open source?
Yeah, exactly. You missed the part. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, OpenHD, like the idea is not new. That's pretty much how we did HD like back in 2015, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
No, 2013. I wasn't even in Hong Kong yet when we had the HD link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, SCM, supply chain management.
Oh, okay. So what was the question about supply chain management? Oh, SMC. Okay, all right. He's writing a case study. But yeah, Jeremy, it's a really cool project. It's cool that it's open source and all of that, but it's never going to get close to DJI's solution, unfortunately. Just because DJI is based on an ASIC or on an actual die, like a silicon, whereas their stuff is just on software. The latency is higher. The capabilities are going to be less. Yeah.
Plus, DJI got actual money. That's the main difference.
Yeah. Like if we started, like we would have to make so many to get the price down.
To fire some people.
Yeah. Why are Tango 2s not getting shipped to the UK? They are.
They
Yeah.
are.
I effed it up with updating my Tango 2, which didn't have the firmware. It got stuck and won't do emergency mode anymore. I don't know. Talk to Mike Chin. Nizzle
Put loaded
Hazel.
mode, man.
Yeah. What do you guys think about Express LRS? Well, I just told you. Quick way to fuck up everything for everybody. It's just gonna be, okay. Not really related to Express LRS, but I went to one of the cloning facilities that make Maytech clones,
Okay.
and you can't tell the difference.
They clone the Maytech
Yeah.
stuff? Okay.
So like 80 to 90% of the Maytech flight controllers back in like a year or two ago were clones.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah. So, and that's just because it was popular.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like when Clifton came out with the Seriously Pro.
What is that?
Seriously Pro clean flight boards.
Oh, okay.
Every board on Banggood was called Seriously Pro, right? And it was all the same schematics, and everyone was like either the same thing for 10 cents less, or just like, oh, and we have 3 LEDs instead of 2, right?
CL Racing.
So it's just gonna deteriorate into that. So whatever the guys want to do, they can do. But it's
China will get you eventually.
not eventually, immediately.
Immediately.
Immediately. Like you're gonna have 2 weeks. You're gonna have exactly 2 weeks where you're gonna think like, okay, this is pretty cool, and then you're gonna go like, what the fuck just happened? And why am I paying, like that was Cliff Dominic, like he was like, so why the fuck am I doing support now for all these clone boards? And I just told him like, hang on a second, are you surprised? Like, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen? They think you made it.
Dude, they have an army of staff just sitting and waiting.
Yeah, they're
For the
ready. They're ready
opportunity.
for you. So yeah, obviously it's a good idea, but yeah.
Omnibus. Oh.
Omnibus, yeah, same thing. Same thing. Please show where the solder and antenna of the pad is ripped off. Contact Mike Chin. He'll know, like, it depends on which product you have. When will we have a TBS flight control and ESC with all the Crossfire goodness fully integrated? Yeah. Are you not paying attention, Fahua?
How many minutes?
This
That was
is-
3 minutes ago.
That
dude.
was like,
You
yeah,
missed something,
you missed.
or you just joined.
Either he just joined or like he is not picking up what we're laying down. Stupid question. Can I upgrade an original Tango 2 to Freedom TX 1.2? Yes, of course,
Yes.
Raven, you can. Aaron Hawkins, yo Trappy, I can take calls on my Tyrannus now. He's the guy with the Bluetooth speaker board.
Oh.
That's awesome. My Tango 2 took like 3 days from Hong Kong to Australia. Yeah. Any news about shipment to Switzerland? Tango 2, I'm waiting for almost 3 months. It's 3 months that the shipment has been ongoing, or you're waiting for us to ship? Because Tango 2s are shipping right now for the next 2 weeks. Drinking game, TBS tangent time. Every time Trappy chuckles and goes, okay, bottoms up. Oh, you're going to be fucked in 3 minutes. What about the new shark bite from Fat Shark? Oh, I'm pretty excited for it. Pretty excited for that. Because it's digital. Oh, it's analog, transmitted digitally. I guess. Right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have the same amount of breakup, but it's kind of more control. You don't have like the frame jumps. So it's basically like a really good camera on a Fusion on a Pro 32 HV. I guess.
Yeah. Plus, you can just use it on your current Fat Shark goggles. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess HDO only. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, they're not gonna have an analog out. I hope. So I guess like a HDMI port.
Yeah.
Trappy, please make Tango 2's power like as Micro V2. Well, we're gonna try.
That's what we're working on.
We're gonna try. Kiss was never cloned. Livio, you have no fucking idea. What do you think? What do you think BLHES is? What do you think BLHES is? They can clone the software, but everything else was ripped. If my ESC climbs to 95 degrees on the bench with battery connected, yeah, that's normal. I'm hoping DJI introduces the Osmo hardware into an FPV system for 4K HDR recording with the same. Okay, Matt. I don't know. I don't.
They have a new handheld camera coming out.
Is
There's
that
a
the one with
rover
the magnet?
with the magnet thing on the
Yeah.
back?
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then you have to have a magnet on your phone, right?
There's like a mount you can clip onto your phone,
Yeah.
like that, and there's like a piece of
Oh, okay. Okay.
metal magnet.
All right. Well, TBS, if it wasn't for Air Sky, you think you guys would be as innovative? What? What the fuck?
Okay, I've never owned an FR Sky product.
Okay. I'm not sure if he's being serious or if he asked the question the wrong way around. Because if it wasn't for...
What pushed them to make the R9? Let's say,
Yeah.
let's just answer that. And what pushed, how should I word this? How did the X90 get made?
Yeah. Well, exactly. Like, okay, how can we be innovative because of a company that only copies from other people?
I guess.
That's a question for you. Because there's nothing original ever.
What would happen to JR if FR Sky didn't make X90?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, like, okay, JR is innovative. Yeti is innovative.
JR is
or
fucking
Jetty.
gone.
Well,
First
yeah,
of all,
okay, they are
JR is
innovative
fucking
and gone. But Jetty is innovative. Futaba is innovative. All these companies are innovative, and that's why we innovate. We don't innovate because of cloners. No. Damn that, Pavan, that's a dumb fucking question. Congratulations. Can't find info for NanoTX. Go to our website. Would it be worth to attach a NanoTX to the Tango? No, no.
Dude, that chip has
Don't
to be
do
made.
it.
Don't do it.
Yeah. What about Bifrost? Okay, we just answered that. What about 32 gig SD card with the Tango 2? I think it works. Can't find info on the Nano RX pad repair. Been looking for a week. Talk to Mike Chin. He's gonna help you with it. Where do I actually get the 868 version? Antennas and all. It's all like it's cross compatible. You have to select your frequency. Yeah, you have to select your frequency. Which TX supports sending Mavlink telemetry over TBS cloud? All of them. You were done after 10 minutes. Yeah, we're still online. Can I criticize something? Nano RX, shrinks are too thin, cables are too thick. All right.
I bet Wayne is lying on accident.
I don't know. Oh, I bet you got a. No,
I actually never had one. Like everyone was flying with an X90. I'm like, no, I have a fucking Futaba.
Yeah.
I had a T8J PPM Crossfire, dude.
R9 RX looks just like yours. Yeah, what a coincidence.
T antenna.
T antenna, even like the fucking pin layout, everything. Oh my god. It's as if it could only be done that way. That's like my favorite excuse from like the other cloner. That's like whenever you go like, why the fuck did you do it exactly the same way that we did? And it's like, well, it can only be done that way. And then you're like, okay, well, here are my notes on how we did it, and then we decided to do it differently. Oh,
Like
man.
not even gonna lie, at my first glance of the receiver, I'm like, why is there a FR Sky logo next to our fucking receiver?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Sky employees use Crossfire. I bet they do. So Yeti is making 900 megahertz now. Yeah, well, actually, Yeti has been making that for quite some time. And the interesting part is, like, they're the first one. They were the first ones. Well, they still are the first ones to make 900 megahertz plus 2.4 in the same transmitter. And then a certain company, obviously, innovated the fuck out of that idea. Trappy, how about implementing a mic on all the VTX? Not all of them have it, just because we don't have space. Could you technically have two Crossfire TX linked to the same Diversity RX? Yes, you could. If you decide to up the output power on the Tango to 500 plus, will that be a software update to the V3? Yes, that will be a software update. What's your thought on conformal coding? Dude, I love it. Conformal coding is really great. Just make sure that it doesn't get into your antenna sockets.
Didn't we used to code all the FCs and
FCs and ESCs, yeah.
Well, we still do that with the Oblivion hardware.
Yeah. That was a big leak. What was a big leak? We haven't leaked anything in the last 15 minutes.
I would know. I would have caught
Yeah, yeah. We have not leaked anything. That must have been a misunderstanding. Would love 1 milliwatt for range testing and seeing if antennas are mounted badly on the new builds. Dude, do you know how far 1 milliwatt goes? 1 milliwatt goes 10 kilometers. That's 6 miles. That's not range test mode. You guys see SpaceX launched their second prototype. Oh, they
I
did?
missed that.
Hang on, let's have a look. SpaceX.
Thanks for the attention.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
15 hours ago.
These are like the silos. It looks like a grain silo. Second prototype in under a month. Man, they must be doing fucking overtime. Oh, that looks so cool. It's like a quad.
That's an interesting flame pattern on
Yeah.
the bottom.
Yeah. How the fuck do they keep it upright? They gotta have like
Gyro, bro.
Yeah, I know. MPU 6000.
F7.
Yeah, that's one PID setting you don't want to get wrong. Oh, that looks cool. I'm jealous, man. I want to go to Mars. Make it 10 microwatt. No, man, or nanowatts. I don't know. I don't know how low you would have to go to actually like make a decent range test mode. But yeah, it's kind of useless. Because then you still can't, like you can tell in flight whether you have a range issue or not. Or you can tell by walking around, like after 100 meters, if your RSSIs are all over the place, then you have shit, then you have some shit range. Otherwise you can go for fucking miles. Even on like the lowest power setting. The power does not scale linearly. It's like it's a logarithmic curve, right? To the range. So like even on super low power, you can go really, really far. Noah, yes, they can. My H don't work. Sorry about that. that's a bad time for typing. Actually, kind of like a quad, got gyros. Yeah, of course. I mean, the Total Recall. Oh yeah, have you seen that movie
Recall,
with
yeah.
Schwarzenegger? I think, right?
There was a remake of that as well, I think. I've seen both.
You leaked without noticing. No, we did not, man. What we said is some other company cloned the 900 megahertz plus 2.4 in one remote. That doesn't mean that it was us. It just means that it's their fight and I'm not getting involved.
No leakage.
No leakage.
Confirmed.
Can the font size on the Tango 2 screen be changed? No. We are collective tinkerers. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I seen like one guy like, oh fuck, the Nano TX came out, and I just did like this whole mod.
Yeah.
And
I got a PM for that.
Yeah, everybody was like, well, what's the problem with your mod, dude? It looks fucking great. I was like, dude, yeah, it looks.
You save yourself $6.
Exactly, and it looks fucking awesome. So, just keep it. Can you bring the G2 back? At least a 7-inch. No, man. We ran out of that material.
Man. That thing was awesome, though.
Dude, like 45 minutes flight times, easy. Easy.
The sandwich carbon.
Yeah, it was like 7-inch, 42 grams for the entire frame.
Oh my God.
It's insane. What about the full carbon G2? MOQ is too high. And the problem with box frames is you have so much waste. Nobody's going to pay for that. So Noah is watching us on YouTube and on Facebook. Swiss fries, that's Noah.
Dude, get a life.
Yeah, man. He's like dual screening it. How did you get 45 minutes out of a G2? It was a 4800 battery, I think, 4800 4S battery, and it consumed 6 amps in a hover. Well, no, 6 amps in a flight. I still remember we went up. Oh shit!
You just kicked it out.
I just kicked it out. There we go. It's back. We went up that mountain that we showed the other day, like to the peak thing.
Uh huh.
We went up that mountain and then parked it up there for 20 minutes
Oh my God.
on the GPS hold, and then we came down and landed.
Damn.
YouTube Premium for the win.
Oh wait, I gotta grab something.
You need a battery? Can you guys do a DJI foam pad like the HDO2? Do you need that? I don't know, like they have like custom special ones. Yeah, it's super hard to get the light light leak out of that thing. So I guess you would have to mold it, which is super expensive. Oh, do we have something to show?
We have it. Well, it's oldish. There's a new design.
Oh
Caipirinha
Caipirinha battery. So
batteries.
if you get this for your 7-inch,
6,200.
you're gonna have a good time.
It's a new supplier, but we kept it the same weight, same dimensions, so you don't have to adjust your CG again.
If you make a TBS X9 kind of size with OFC internal crossfire, receiver, and in the back a module port for all the clone shizzle, we can still fly. I'll buy it. All right, that's a deal. Wait 2 years. Regulators around the world are pushing for an international standard 5 gigahertz UAV control link using TDD. We all know that's nuts, but would you guys be able to make a submission on it if you saw it? TDD, what the fuck is TDD? Time domain, I think, something. TDD, radio link. Oh, FDD and, okay, all right, okay. FDD and TDD. I don't think there's a need for a standardized radio link. I think that's fucking stupid, to be honest. You just, that means all of your telemetry is gonna be broadcasted publicly. You're gonna go to jail every fucking time.
So you dove that building.
Yeah, at 7:39, you came this close. Are you gonna make it LED light? What? Oh yeah, is this an LED light?
Ooh, this one is not.
This one is
we
not.
got all the proper documentations for this, so.
Yeah, so this should be able to ship. But Abdel, oh man, I don't know if UPS still, because UPS had a plane come down in Dubai.
Ah.
So I don't know why. It's like, has nothing to do with where it fucking crashed, but apparently UPS can't do lithium-ion batteries anymore to Dubai. Will you start shipping Tango 2 with the V3 PCB? Yes, of course. All the Tango 2s going out are with the V3 PCB. Will you start shipping what? Oh my God, it goes down too fast. Would that 6,200 battery that you just showed work on a GEP RC Crocodile?
It'll be tough.
Top mount.
If that one on it it's only 2,200.
Yeah, then no way.
No.
You need a bottom mount, because bottom mount will give you more space. Or you just go toilet mount.
What do you mean?
Across. That's the toilet
Oh.
mount, right? Toilet seat mount. I don't know why, but
It's my first time hearing it.
really?
Yeah. Toilet mount?
FPV battery toilet mount. Yeah, do you even toilet mount? There you go. You fucking noob. See? Sideways.
Damn.
Look at this guy.
This
Toilet
is not
tank
the
mount.
hype.
There you go, yeah. Is the Mini Mortal T really that bad? No, it's not that bad. It's just not that great.
That's a nice way of putting it.
When and where can I buy a Tango V3 2 Pro in the UK? Literally zero on the internet. Yeah, they're shipping right now, man. But like they're arriving at the dealers and they're getting shipped out next day because the demand is fucking through the roof. So just, okay, you can talk to your dealer whether you can place a pre-order. You can pre-order at TBS and it's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks. But these are your options right now. So like until mid-September, late September, you're not going to be able to pay and then have it shipped the next day. It's just not going to be possible. But like there's boxes right here that are going out every day. But since we had a couple of issues on the Tango 2s where taking extra precautions on the QA, QC, Q everything. So there is like, that's like the bottleneck, right? So like, let's say we have 100 tangos come in, they all have to go through that QC procedure.
Dude, we're 15 seconds away from 1 hour of stream.
Yeah, there we go.
Holy shit.
We're fucking useless.
Oh man.
What issues? Okay, so Tango 2, we had, what were the issues? One was batteries arriving dead
Or unplugged.
or unplugged. But that's a battery issue, not really a Tango 2 issue, but still, it's our problem. We had 3 or 4 broken UFL sockets. I think 3 have been confirmed, if I counted correctly. UFL sockets were broken.
Not undone.
No,
Broken.
and then there were some that came undone during shipping, which, I mean, I guess we can't really do much about that, but it shouldn't really happen anymore because we put a rubber thing on it that pulls it down. Broken SD cards were another issue.
Some of the pro stakes were not tightened down
Yep.
hard enough.
And they folded the wrong way, like they did like this.
Oh yeah.
Or like
Oh yeah.
this.
Oh yeah.
These are all like, that's like off the top of my head. We actually write this shit down. We like document how many of them happen, and we train our QC to look for it. Because our QC guys, they're not, they're like old uncles, basically. I think I can say that, right?
Aunties and uncles.
Aunties and uncles here that they're trying to do a good job, but obviously they're not drone pilots.
They actually came from electronic
Yeah, of course.
background.
Yeah.
They had experience working in a
Well,
factory.
the issue here in Hong Kong is you can't find young people that have knowledge in electronics
no way.
manufacturing.
No way.
Right? Like Hong Kong used to be like all the fucking Netflix toy documentaries and shit I saw about like manufacturing in China. It was all manufactured in Hong Kong. Like,
Well, because after the Passover.
yeah. And then after the Passover, everything moved to China. So that's why, like, anyway, they're super knowledgeable and everything, and they're trying to do their best job, but they don't know that if the gimbals fall that way, then that's a problem.
They didn't know that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to teach them. A few had binding issues. Yeah, but that was a software problem. Can we get a non-frosted clear Tango case? Dude, do you know what's involved with that? You think we're gonna polish the mold just for you and then like unpolish it again? No, no fucking way.
I don't think you've won one.
Yeah, it doesn't look
It
good.
would feel cheap.
But you can polish the plastic.
That would be a lot of work, but yeah.
Yeah, well, polishing the metal is not gonna be that much easier.
Just like a new mold. Are the refurbished faulty free? Yes. They go through the same QC and QA procedures.
Okay, Pavan is doubling down on his dumb question.
Let's hear it.
I know they're copycats, but if price point is an integral way to capture the market, isn't FrSky forcing you guys to lower price point and therefore force more innovation?
And what good would that do?
Okay, point number 1, lowering the price never increases innovation. It decreases innovation.
First of all, okay, imagine paying your engineers less.
Yeah.
Because you're making less money.
You think they're gonna work harder?
Are they gonna stay, or are they gonna move out to another company and do something else?
So, lowering the price point never increases innovation. That's point 1. So, at best, they're harming innovation. Point number 2 is the best product does not compete on price. Okay? Ferrari is not competing with Fiat on price.
Your iPhone costs less than $200 to make.
Yeah. And you're still paying
Way less.
$1,100 for it.
It's probably
Even though
like
there's
less than
cheaper
100.
alternatives that are actually better in terms of hardware, right? But it's the best overall product, and people are willing to pay for not having to fuck around with
Because they
shit.
they hire the right people. They use the high-end materials. They have the best factories and all that, and that costs money.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, the reason why TBS has decreased price is because of you guys, because we were able to capture such a massive amount of market share due to our innovation, not due to our low prices. Okay, so because we were able to make the Nano RXs that much cheaper, and because we were able to sell that many more, we were able to lower our prices. Not because of the competition. Actually, if we had better competition, we would probably have had to decrease innovation and do what they do, right? Innovation always means that you have to do what the other guys do, and that means copy. Spend less on engineering and copy more. It's way cheaper, and it's actually a winning strategy.
What you're
For
referring to,
if you want to like lower the price.
what he's referring to is racing to the bottom,
Yeah.
and to the bottom is never good.
No. You're never going to be happy at the bottom. Don't Fiat own Ferrari? Yeah, of course they do. But Fiat owns Ferrari, not the other way around. Yeah. So actually, I talked. There was a post by a German guy on a forum the other day. He's like I don't want to say a poor guy. He just doesn't have a lot of money to spend on his hobby, right? Like maybe that's not his priority. Maybe he doesn't have that much money to spend. Whatever. Any thoughts on Express LRs? Dude, we just answered that question like 4 times already. So he basically came in and said, I didn't want to spend all that money, and I got the R9, and 6 months later, I'm down twice the amount I would have spent on a Crossfire system, and I still have to buy the Crossfire. You get what you pay for. Buy cheap, buy twice. There you go. Alex says it best.
By the logic, soon FRS guy will own TBS.
If they want to pay for it.
Team Black Sheep 2.0 will just open up.
Well, you guys know it best, but if you guys want market cap, then what other way is there?
Performance, quality.
Quality, yeah. Performance and quality. If you don't want to pay for what we have to offer, then that's pretty much not just our problem, that's also your problem, because you're going to buy a cheaper product, which is going to have less features. It's going to have less support.
They're not going to have stupid live streams like this.
No. Word on the grapevine is Orca is working on the HD. Hear any whispers of this? Yeah, I think they posted about it plenty of times in their groups. But yeah, what do you want us to say? I don't know anything about it. I'm too cheap to buy twice. Yeah.
Good thinking.
There's like a saying in Switzerland. It's like, I'm not rich enough to buy cheap tools.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I'm getting some business lessons here. Oh, dude, you have no idea. I gave I don't want to say their names. It's a quad manufacturer, and they like walked into a typical trap. And they're like, "Do you think that's a good idea?" And I gave them like a 3-minute fucking rundown why it's a very dumb idea.
Oh, speaking of, I'm too cheap to buy cheap things. My mom has the perfect example. So this shower head in our bathroom keeps breaking, right? So she keeps buying the $10, the Japanese store,
Yeah.
like the made in China Japanese store. She keeps buying those, like, this just broke. Okay, I'm just gonna get another one. They're so cheap, right? So we're like 20 shower heads in. So that's like $200-300.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
So like one day I'm like, okay, stop buying those fucking $10 shower heads and let me go get one. It's been 2 years, man. Yeah. It's been 2 years. And she goes,
how much was the good one?
$300.
$300. Okay, so there you go. It's the same price.
She was like, yeah, because you got a good one. Yeah, because I got a good one. Exactly what happened. But the $10 is just so cheap. Like, yeah, but you went through like 20 of them.
Oh man, yeah. There's a lot of parallels. But okay, I'm like a cheap bastard too, right? So like I've caught myself buying like dumb shit that I break after like a couple of hours.
Okay, my theory is I always spend money on things that I use daily.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, except for like clothes, I guess, because they don't wear off.
And food. I'm so cheap on food. It's fucking unbelievable.
Occasionally on food, yes.
Like when I go to 7-Eleven, I only buy this. Like there's like Snickers, Mars, or like all the you got like 10 of them. I only ever buy the one that's on discount. What's the web UI on the cloud? That's like something that you can connect to with your browser. You can turn that off so that you can prevent other people from changing your settings. Will the multi-bind IDs persist across future updates? Yes, of course. Your multi-bind ID is stored on our servers, so that's gonna stay there.
You only live once, why not enjoy the best? There you
Yeah, dude. Like this was like Chris, one of our other founders. He's like the typical Swiss guy, and I was the poor student, right? So I bought like the Hobby King servos, fucking Corona receivers, is what they're called, 35 megahertz, right, with like a 4-meter antenna. So I was like, nah, man, I get the same range as you. and, and then one day I flew my wing over a house, and then the servo short-circuited, and it melted through the wing out.
Oh my god.
So like Chris was chasing me and he was like, dude, I think your servo just fell out. And it was actually just like a liquid drop of iron that fell down. And my plane just kept going straight and boom into the house. There you go.
Trevi, your plane took a dump.
And that was the last time I bought cheap servos. The servos were $10 and the Graupner ones were 35. Right? So it was a question of like $20 for a plane or $70.
Yep.
Which if you have zero money, it's quite a lot. But yeah. When is there a stock market for Team Black Sheep? I guess somebody lost money yesterday.
So what servos did you use? Did you change to?
Graupner.
Graupner.
Yeah.
The German, right?
Yeah, but the Graupner servers are made in South Korea.
South Korea.
Yeah, SJ or whatever they're called. But I used to use like the Hobby King. I don't know what they were called. I think it was Turnigy or something. I get annoyed with friends that build a $200 plane and then strap $400 camera on it and only invest in $5 service.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, like that heli dude I told you about a couple
yeah.
weeks ago. So their theory was, on your heli, I would only use cheap receivers. I would only spend money when it's on the plane. So I was like, why? So because if you crash, everything would just die. Like, what?
So he's gonna fail safe.
If you have a good receiver that never fail safes, and that's an issue, like what? Because that day when I went out flying, the dude crashed 3 helis on one day. In one day,
Was it because of the receivers or?
2 of them was because of the
Okay,
receivers.
there you go. So he didn't save any money at all. Daniel, I think, was asking about backpacks, Torval, Low Pro, ETHIX / Think Tank, or something else. I think we already discussed that, right? Like if you want something small, the Think Tank is pretty good. Torval is going to be if you travel a lot.
Off the record, I'm not a fan of the Low Pro backs.
I don't know them at all.
The quality is, eh.
Well, but we also don't carry them, right? I think.
Well, that's why they're so cheap too. But still, I would spend a little more on better quality stuff.
Yeah, the Think Tank is pretty decent, and Torval obviously is pretty good as well.
Yeah.
So. Is there an elegant solution for the TX Lite and the Tyrannus X Lite? What? TX Nano, bro. Micro TX Nano. Google it.
That was yesterday.
What happened in Virginia in 2011? Somebody's been Googling my name.
Ooh, okay. I know what happened.
We're gonna talk that about
Oh
another
my
time.
God.
We're already like 1 hour 15 minutes in. I think we have to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Multistar is the best big backpack.
Oh,
I think
remember-
Multistar is pretty decent. Yeah.
yeah. I
Even
remember
though it just
seeing-
goes against everything that we just said, like buy cheap, buy twice. But
Yeah.
Multistar, like Hobby King has some pretty decent stuff. Like, I don't know. Sometimes they have shit that's just so fucking cheap, but it's well done.
Now see, he said Low Pro is trash.
There you go. Digilog agrees with you.
Yeah.
What's Wayne's role in the company? He carries himself like a boss. Wayne makes the website, marketing, and what else? Like head of customer
Sponsorship
support,
program.
sponsorship program. He's the
I
right side guy on the
take-
stream.
Take photos.
Yeah, website, social media posts, all that sort of stuff. How do you use tracking number from Echo Shipping? Not recognize that I can find. What? If you're in Europe, it's DHL e-commerce. Just Google that. Wayne gets the pictures. There you go. Oh, he has
just
redeemed
before-
himself after asking dumb Effers guy questions. All right, good. So I guess that's it for today. We gotta go back to fucking work.
I gotta get
oh, can
off
we
work.
automate VTX power? There we go. Yeah. Look up the Fusion. We have dynamic VTX power now. Look it up. All right, I guess that's it. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Tomorrow is
Tomorrow's
Monday.
Saturday.
Monday.
Monday.
Bye bye.
Bye.